All right, I don't know what's going on. So my StreamYard froze on my laptop, and I'm trying to refresh everything. So I had to log into my phone for now. But if this doesn't work, I'm going to have to reschedule this. Uh, so give me just a moment here because I don't know what happened. It just literally just froze, and then I pressed reset, came back in, and then it froze again, and then I it's just going all over the place right now. So I'm not gonna do like a long stream to my phone at all. No way. What's up, OTR? What's up, Tommy? Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat at all. I'm trying to get this fixed on my computer. I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, my Wi-Fi went down for a second, but it's back up again. Let me try reload. Okay, that may be why. What's up, Bill? Barb? Nick? You guys hear me? I don't even know. I can't tell because I'm on my phone. Uh, I'm assuming y'all can hear me okay. I hope. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? All right. So apparently I'm back in to the computer. Well, about to be. Hold on just a second. Nobody come up yet. I don't even know how anybody had. Nobody has the link actually. Oh, that's myself. Okay. Okay. So want to remove. Okay. Hold on, folks. All right. You should be able to. All right. There we go. All right. Now I got to get rid of. Hold on. Let's see. I almost pressed end. Holy shit. I would have ended the stream. All right. Let me get my phone back to where I need it. Hope it didn't happen again. All right. Oh my goodness. It's always something. It's always last minute, it seems like, too. All right. Mic test. Give me one if you can hear me okay. Looks like everything's fine. There is an echo. I have echo cancellation on, so there should be any echo issues. There was an echo for a little bit because I have it spoiled through my phone and switched back. Yeah, echo cancellation is on. Alrighty. Matt C, Pokey. All right, Constantine, hey, what's going on? Rockstar, what's going on? Hobby, did anyone hear me? Anyone hear Jeff? So, anyways, about one thing I just wanted to talk about before we get started here, and I'll drop the link, pin it or whatever, but is over on, I think it was Cap's channel, Caps, a couple nights ago. I should have just dropped off, and that's what I was going to do because I have, and no offense, I know some people here are friends with other people that we're not friends. I'm not friends with, and vice versa. And the list goes on. I get that this community is divided. I understand that, but personally, I want nothing to do with Nunya, and all she did was come up there and start to stir the pot. And she knew exactly what she was doing. And I tried to de-escalate as much as I could. She kept soft doxing, things about me and whatnot, and trying to twist and turn. And yeah, and I said her first name, and I was kicked. So that's it. I'm not going to have her up on my panel, anyways. Unfortunately, I couldn't get uploaded the new song or some documents I wanted to upload. So yeah, I'm kind of behind the times today. There's some things I want to discuss. The person you're seeing there on the screen, Edward L. C. Sam 3.5. He says how's it was. See, comment here. Hopefully we don't have any internet issues. Hopefully that was the only one I have to worry about. And I go ahead and pin that. Won't let me here. Shoot. Pin message. Now, again, I said free speech, and I mean that, but just be reasonable. We got moderation, please. Moderation. Every other word doesn't have to be added for it. You know what I mean? Just moderation. But yeah. All right, so it should be pinned. Yeah, it is. Okay, so here's some things I want to talk about, and if you all want to come up, you can. That should be the right link. Let me know if it's not. It should be though. Please double check. Actually, yeah, it's the right link. So what I was talking about too, some things I want to get into, and I had so much more stuff I want to do tonight. It just didn't happen. So here I am. I was almost going to cancel. That's why I told you I was going to give you guys at least 24 hours to maybe a 2-day notice before I even did this. And I thought I would have everything ready, but I don't. But some things I want to talk about, and we'll talk about the Treadward thing too. Obviously, that's why we're here. But and just so y'all know too, regarding the docs, when I dox Nania's first name, she has my full docs on her channel all the time, and she won't take it down. And when I asked her, I said, just take it off of your channel. And then the one I got is just a song by the band Poison. And I didn't even think about it afterwards. In fact, I had talked to some friends afterwards. I'm like, I didn't realize, after I posted that short, I was like, because she was posting shorts on me. So I was like, I'll just, she was posting multiple shorts. So I said, I'll just post one. And I thought of a song, and that was it. So, yeah, she has my full docs on her channel. And with all the stuff going on, now, especially, we got exposing more people in the community as being chomos and predators and all kinds of crap, You're putting other people's, children and grandchildren and nieces and nephews and, children and elderly people in danger. Keyboard warriors. Got too many keyboard warriors, that is for sure. Anyways, yeah, StreamYard. Oh yeah, that's pretty much the goal. I mean, I had some things I was gonna drop tonight, ACOPS, to be honest with you, but like I said, I didn't realize it. But I guess it's my Wi-Fi. I hope it doesn't do it again tonight. So I couldn't get everything uploaded. So yeah, there'll be a part 2, I guess you could say, of this, or maybe I'll just name it something completely different. But so that's why I got the thumbnail of the dragging, So what's up, Constantine? Oh, I have blocked a lot of people too, and I added a few more mods back too. Hey, Eloy. Kelly, you better behave yourself, because I'm not putting up with your bullshit tonight, that's for sure. Johnny Novels, Johnny Two Hands. Well, some of these messages aren't going through. System has many. Wait. Oh, wait, that was my website. Spoke, hey man, what's good? Hey boy. Yeah, so anyways, I was gifted this. It's a dual tank cart, Indica blend called blissful blend. So it's got two 3.5 gram carts on each side, and boy, my tolerance is low on this. But it made me sleep quite a bit last night. So I'm going to use that with caution. It's pretty damn strong. Main, too good, real. So, oh, yeah, there's another thing. Okay, so Tommy, I think I sent you an audio message. So I was so confused when you came up saying about going to catch Ed or something. I was like, kind of go along with it, like, okay, haha, hee hee. And then I was like, wait a minute, what, did you really hear something? I was confused. So I was like, well, you got to be joking. I'll text you. Okay, well, somebody called me right after I was kicked off of Caps. Somebody had actually called me and they told me um, that apparently Cam had did 1 or 2 lives just throwing out names. And I guess my name was thrown out. Alex was thrown out that morning or something. I didn't see them. And I guess my name was thrown out there without me. I didn't even know about it. I didn't see the stream. So that makes sense now. I was like, oh, so Cam was planning something, and and apparently he had thrown my name out there as maybe somebody that could go or something. So that makes sense now. Is that what it was, Tommy? Is that where you heard it from? Because I was like, I just couldn't. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I didn't understand a thing. I was like, should I run with this? Are we having a little funny thing on the panel? Or and then I was like, wait a minute, are you joking? I didn't really know what to think. I was like, okay, so it was Cam. So yeah, I never and then his channel's gone. You don't have his channel anymore. So yeah, that makes sense because that night y'all were talking about his channel too. And sure enough, I went over and it's just gone. I don't know what happened. Somebody had said something to the point of Alex may have actually had came up on his panel, possibly. I don't know, and was kind of upset that he was throwing his name out there with something they didn't talk about first or whatnot. But I don't know. That's just what I've heard. I'm not saying that's what happened. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I sent you a voice clip through text. Yeah, because I didn't. I think it was the next day I sent to you or something like that. Because I was genuinely confused. I was like, huh? I was like, should I go with this? Is he playing? I didn't know what to think at the time. And then yeah, it makes sense now. Oh yeah, I heard that somebody that watched it said they mentioned my name, your name, I think Alex's name, and a couple other people. So, uh, but that's just like I said, that's just through hearsay. I didn't see those. Wasn't really that involved in the community. Anyways, so there's 104 people here. Somebody wants to come up. The link is pinned. If they do, Tommy, just you can reverse it. I just reading off your text, by the way. There should be no issues. Nobody kick anybody, unless they were trying to have as free speech as possible. Unless it's like, doxing or, just like threatening something or saying something that's completely not true about somebody or just saying the same thing like Nunya was doing the other night. And she's not allowed up here, by the way. I want nothing to do with her. Sorry, I know some of you are friends with her, and that's okay. But I want nothing to do with her. I moved forward, and I'm going to continue moving forward. And all she was trying to do was stir the pot, stir that pot, get that drama going. Not going to do it, but be prudent. All right, I thought yeah. So also, like I said, I tried to upload a new song. It was a 5 Finger Death Punch song, and it was just taking forever and forever, and it would stop and start over and stop and start over, and then finally I just said forget it. All the voice messages. Okay. Yeah, Constantine, I did send you a couple things on the IG. Constantine, did you have a chance to finally read? I know it's hard, trust me, but at least half of those documents are it's pretty disgusting. And like I think other people said, other people said this too. It's like 22, we were hitting it hard as we could, anyways. I mean, all the decoy and everything. Reading those documents was probably worse than any chat logs I've ever seen. Guys, if you want to come up first, I mean, I'm trying. That's all I ask, you know. But other than that, we're all good. I heard some of them being read, and there's another 44 pages, I guess, out there too. Yeah, it is. It's very sickening. And in the know that these are actual real victims too. They had to identify them, like they had to identify the victims from those videos and everything. It's just bad all around. Then he got his brother, you know. It seemed like Ed was more, from what I can understand, from what I've read so far and what I've heard, it seemed like he was more into little age or something of that nature, and then his brother was more into it. My audio should be good. Oh, shoot. Holy cow. You guys couldn't hear me this whole time, or you could just barely hear me? I'm sorry. I still had my headset into my phone. Because when I lost the Wi-Fi there for a while, I thought I plugged it back in the computer. My bad. So I don't even know how long I was going without you guys hearing me. You should be able to hear me now, though, pretty well. I mean, I have the mic on my computer, but I don't know how well it works. Crackling. Let me try something. I'm going to have to rewind my phone. I'm going to mute so I can hear for myself. All right, so it was crackling more before I had my headset plugged in. That's what I could tell. And this is the best I can do. So I guess my actual computer mic is going out, and now this one is not the greatest either. So, and literally, my brother actually bought me a I haven't even opened it up yet. There's a lot of things I wanted to do tonight that just didn't get. I want them prepared. It's a mixing board, has special effects and another headset and everything. So this might be something that I might be changing to. It's pretty nice. Are you microwaving Hot Pockets, Jeff? Microwaves could be getting your no microwaving going on. It's just probably monsoon. It affects the internet here a lot. Like it could, because it doesn't hardly rain in the desert, and when we do get rain, it's monsoon season. It's just, I mean, yes, they're always trying to keep up with the way they build, the streets, like with drainage, all that stuff. But we get flash floods a lot, and the arroyos build up, and some people have to evacuate sometimes. So, thus, the internet is affected quite a bit, especially during monsoon season. Yeah, I could CCC, but like I said, I had so many things I wanted to upload, and I had a very busy day, so just a personal thing, and even just trying to upload another song, I just couldn't do that, and so there was a lot of things I wanted to talk about before I even dropped the link, and I just couldn't do it. I thought, well, I could reschedule it till tomorrow, but I'd already put this up like 29, 30 hours in advance. And I was like, well, I'll just see what happens. But whatever happens, happens. It doesn't matter. The link is there. The link is pinned. Anybody wants to come up, like I said, trying to do free speech, so I just keep it in moderation. Every other word doesn't have to be a cuss word, but you can cuss, whatever. Just, just whatever happens. I like Tommy. There's a lot of people that put some good videos out. The panel channel has too. Tommy Boy did one or two, I believe. Damone's channel's gone, I guess. Found that out too. So I don't know if he's still around or if he's gone or taking a break again or what. But well, it's not as easy as you think. What's it, Eaton Cox? What a screen name. I mean, they have to go under the color of law. I mean, I can't just ask them for anything. I have, for the most part, I have to, if I want something, I got to FOIA request it. They just can't just hand civilians just anything. I mean, sometimes I'll get a hint or a secret or a wink here and there on something, but that's about it. I mean, unless I'm actually in there talking to them about specific subjects, which I actually, there's some more stuff I want to go over tonight. There's actually a couple of people in the community that I may have to continue on with charges. I mean, they just won't stop, and they're putting my family in danger. And it's not just me; it's other people that are upset as well. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Anyways, I was mainly here talking about Predward L CSAM 3.5. Dave, if you don't know, I think I may have seen you around a little bit in some of his streams. He was 502 Valley Station Cars or something of that nature. Anyways, he was a big part of this so-called, guess you could say, bread catching community. And he had a document that was released last year that he was a suspect. It was an incident report. He went to jail for like 15, 20 days for meth, and that was it. And then there was speculation of that document being doctored, and I fell for it and apologized for that to PCD last stream. Anyways, we found out that the case was closed on his brother and him, so the documents were requested, and they got the documents, and they were released by the panel channel and Hoaxwords Legal Funds. Long story short, so that's who you're seeing them as my avatar. And So a long story short there, Dave, is the state of Texas, I guess, has a 5-year statute of limitation on CSAM, but the federal government doesn't. So I don't know. There's things that can be talked about to try to maybe get this pushed through at a federal level because they're basically close the case. So he's literally getting by with CSAM. But as far as I know, he's actually I don't think he's deleted his channel, but he's taken everything off of it. It's just nothing on there. He's got his other channel too, by the way. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing on here at all. He just scrubbed it, but he still has the channel up. Constantine, do you want to come up and say your piece yet, or are you not ready yet? I know that you're still having troubles reading the documents too. I get it. Uh, See, this is the thing: is I'm trying to be careful what I say on the internet now. So, CCC. I think a lot of us have some sort of something, right? Connections to somebody somewhere. Hey, Vic, what's going on? You want to come up? The link is pinned. I wasn't able to upload everything I wanted to do, so I figured we'll do a little bit of dragging tonight. If you want to, Vic, hit that link. I'm up here by myself for a half hour now. I did have some internet issues too for a while. I have some audio situations. I can't really do any better. It's the best I can do. Oh, okay. Got you, Constantine. That's actually a good idea. That's kind of what I did on the last live. Yeah, yeah, it was for me as well. That's why I did kind of like a little 1 hour live. Was it 2 days ago? Talked about this upcoming live, and then I was like, well, there's no way I'm gonna get everything prepared that I wanted to show before I drop the link. But let's see what happens here. There's a couple of people, LARP, and they were using sock accounts, and most of them are sock accounts. They were able to find out who they were and found some other connections and stuff. And yeah. You want to come up, Tom? Link is pinned. You haven't been up here in a while. It's been a few months. Vic, you can come up. Hey, JM, good to see you. Yeah, I'm just waiting for see if he wants to come up or not. I was going to do some other stuff, release some other information. I just couldn't get it done. I couldn't upload anything. I barely even made it through StreamYard. It froze on me at the beginning, so I just been having problems all day. Um, I think it's my Wi-Fi, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean that's true. But here's the thing, Tommy, is and Demote even mentioned this too, like that first stream on Hoax Wars. Like I dragged him like everybody else did for the first 5 to 7 months, somewhere in that area. Then I was like, well, wait a minute, let me look into some things here. You know what I mean? And I kind of gave him a second chance, to be honest with you. And so did Demote, and so did Damone. Like he admitted that himself, and a lot of us were manipulated in different ways. And but I noticed he kind of started to turn on me again, too, in a sense, which is strange, But yet he would buy a membership to it. I just don't understand. But I think he thought since the case had been closed now, I guess it's March or April, that he could just squeaky clean him. He thought he was okay. It's over with. Nobody's ever going to find out this document or these documents or whatever. And he was getting a little bit more aggressive and more like more people were starting to come back to his channel. Actually, Damone being one of them, and other people. I was there for a little while. Vic was, but it is what it is. Now we got the documents. Yeah, there's no question about it. You can't deny the facts, and they're from the government, so it's not like and they have been confirmed by a lot of people, like professionally confirmed, like so. It's not like they were made up or anything. Bad guy. Wait, see the bad guy, not now, but Jeff pushed it a while back. I'm just curious. Now I'm confused what you're all talking about now. I don't see the bad guy in here, actually. Yeah, you guys can come up. It's an open panel. You can speak your mind. I don't care. I don't want to be up here by myself for very long. I was hoping to have a discussion and thoughts on what we can do, if there's anything at all. I think there are some routes we can take. Some of it, maybe keep quiet. I don't know. That's just, But yeah, I'll have to do what I wanted to originally do next time. I just didn't realize it was my internet that was giving me the problems. My Wi-Fi. Great Depression, a little bit of music as your intro. No, I couldn't even upload the new song. I had a Five Finger Death Punch song I was trying to upload too. I couldn't even do that. So no, it was just the same old stuff, just Journey. That'd be it. I don't know what I have. It only lets me upload so much stuff. So. I kick you out of my house and let the closure go away. I kick you out of my house if you don't cut that hair. Check it out. My mama busted in, she said, "What's that noise?" Here we go, baby. I said it's Firehouse and Trickster and the fucking Cowboys. Wow, you gotta fight for your right. Hey, get up, motherfucker! You gotta fight for your right. Come on! Fuck yeah! It's weird seeing Perry Richards. He was the original bass player with the long poodle blonde hair or whatever for Firehouse. And now he's in the band Striper, which is weird because Tim Gaines, the original member of Striper, and I are still friends. He lives down in the Tucson area, I believe, him and his new wife. But yeah, so for those who didn't know, that is now the bass guitarist for Striper. It's the one that you saw in the video playing bass with Firehouse. Then, of course, that was Warrant and Trickster doing the Beastie Boys song "Fight for Your Right." What's up, Seven? Wait, what was that? Barbusters? Put that on the screen real quick. I'm going to need a SCIF for the meeting. I have some cool contacts. Man in one of those Apple agencies. We're making big plans on it. Okay. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Good to see you. There's a bad guy. He keeps changing his avatar. By the way, I blocked a lot of people. If I missed anybody, I go back. I don't think I missed anybody. But yeah, just be careful, guys. And also, I've seen other communities, and I need to probably try to reach out to this person. I don't know if I've reached out to this person on Instagram before, if I even have this person on Instagram. But I've been in completely I'll be like just surfing for a little bit. And I'll be in a completely different community, and there's trolls with doxes of children, of other people's children or nieces or nephews or grandkids or whatever, and they're going in there. And there's, of course, I'm not really involved in this particular community, nor am I a moderator or anything. I'm not going to, and I know that, or I'm pretty sure that's a dox. So they're literally like sprinting around YouTube, like going to completely different communities to people who hardly know anything about us. And then they start also giving off this little storyline. And then, yeah, it's just crazy. It's just got to stop. What if somebody's children actually, something bad happened to them because of that type of trolling, you know? Wrong StreamYard link? No, it shouldn't be. I can get it again. I mean, it may have changed when I had to reset. That's the only I can think of. Because I used it to come up on my phone, so I don't know how it could be the wrong one. So I had to use that very link to get up on my phone. See if that matches with the one that's pinned. Yeah, it's the same one. Yeah, so it's the same one. It works. Vic, you gonna come up? Cat Eyes? Constantine? I don't know. To be honest with you, this avatar, change it for a little bit. I'll put David Lee Roth on there. Here we go. 1986, Eat 'em in Style. Fresh out of Van Halen. Jeff's going to have it generate. Oh, hey, Cobbs. I wish you'd come up for a bit. I want to talk about that thing the other night. Jeff, we're going to have to generate new link. Remember StreamYard Pros. Yeah, but I don't know how to. I wouldn't know how to generate a new link. I don't think it should be the same one. In fact, let me double check. Actually, I can go through my phone real quick because I came up there on this link from my phone. There we go. So there's somebody. It says device is not. Well, hold on. Give it time. Is that you, Vic? Because I don't know. Can you just like give me two fingers? I don't know because it doesn't. It's like a different account or something. I mean, I can put a banner up. I don't really have any banners left except for that Cheech and Chong one. I just need to make sure too. Hold on, Vic. I just need to make sure. I gotta be careful, you know, because there's people that do stupid stuff. All I got's one overlay that completely covers the screen. That's the Cheech and Chong one, I think. All right. Is that you?
Hello?
Okay, it's you. What's up, Vic?
Oh, nothing much, man. You know, Tony, not Tony, but I mean, Tommy said something about me hanging out over there at Ed's. Well, I drug this man day after day after day after day. And I have all the videos to prove it. And all the questions people are asking, I have pointed out in these videos. Keep asking these questions. You're not here for the children. What are you here for? That was the most important question. But people have their odds against me. They're not going to listen to me like Nanya. Telly, especially Telly. Okay, because he said Telly said Lisa was lying. Lisa wasn't lying. I'm not mad at the people who was against me when that video come out. I'm not against those people because we all get fooled from time to time. We want to see the good in people. But then when you start watching these people, you see that there's a little bit of good in them and the rest of it's all bad. Like Clown Force. He's exactly like Ed. Exactly like him. And I can add a few other people in on that, but Clown. Exactly a mirror image of Ed. Now, when I was dragging Ed, he's going to take me to civil court for slander. Where was all y'all? Y'all didn't care. All y'all cared about, when I say y'all, not you, Jeff, not
But
Tommy,
I know.
but all the people in the crowd that, you can watch the chat. Like 3Dan Islander telling Clownforce and Nanya, I support doxing. That's what 3Dan Islander said. I have a snapshot of it. I got a bunch of snapshots. So these are the kind of people that support these people's actions. So, where's the ball going to drop? Now, I'm not saying all the people that follow these predators are predators, but what you say in the chat has a lot of weight to
Yeah.
tell who you are and what you're about. Now,
Yeah.
when Ed was going to take me to court and sue me for slander, where was everybody else? Why wasn't they doing streams? See, when they come after me and say something about me, I have every right to go back at them. I stayed quiet for a long time, never made streams, but people seem to want to have my name in their mouth. So, yeah, I made a stream. I let it all out. I have every right to. You see, there's people in the community that's professional victims.
Yeah.
Nanya's one of them.
Yeah. No, can I say that you and I about that night afterwards or no? Just a little bit.
What?
The other night over on Caps. Can I
Yeah,
say?
you can say whatever you want to say, man. This is your
All right.
stream.
So I did. I actually kind of felt like mad at myself for just saying her first name because she kept just coming at me, coming at me, coming at me, and going through my treatments and whatnot. I've learned to try to de-escalate or leave the situation, and I should have dropped down earlier. That was my fault, and I was up there with Cap just trying to drag in and try to get to some discussions and possibilities and whatnot. And she came up and just started going at me and at me. She's got my full docs on her channel, but she's mad about me having a song title from the band Poison on a short that I made. Now,
Right.
where's a logic in that? There is no logic in that. It's like she won't take my name, which could endanger my family, down off of her channel and expects me to take. Come on now. So you and a couple other people called me and said, you know what, you did pretty good, and I'm not mad at Cap for kicking me at all. Just Cap, if you're watching, just FYI, I'm not mad for you kicking me at all. It's just I wasn't going to get into a yelling match. I'm not going to do it. I'm
No.
trying to
See, that's
be a
what they
better
want you
person.
to do. They want to see you lose your temper so you look like a stupid ass, and then they can put their fingers, say, "Oh, well, look at me. I
Right.
didn't do anything. Look at him. He's the bad one." But in all reality, the people that keep picking at you, those are the ones that's really the bad ones.
Yeah,
I
and I
mean,
noticed.
it's like, yeah, if you have a problem with the person, come at them with the truth. But see, a lot of these people in this chat will take the lies and run with it, knowing it's a lie, just because they're friends with the other side. And they just
No,
want to pick at you to get you upset so they can feel better about themselves.
true.
But see, if
But
they don't,
here,
if they see they don't get you mad, then they move on to the next person and the next
yeah,
person.
yeah. It's like it's seriously like. I mean, I understand there's different age groups in this community and whatnot, but for my age, I'm just like I don't understand. Like, but I have to look back to say for me, my teenage years and maybe even a little bit of the early 20s, I may have would have been more aggressive like that or acted like that a little bit to an extent. But I'm just like I didn't even know what to think, and the only thing I should just drop down. That's what I should have did. But she just kept going off, and she wasn't gonna, and she didn't. Notice how she completely projected when I said, "Take my full docs off your panel."
Right. Well, it's like this, man. I've had a bunch of people troll me to the point where it pisses me off, and then I go trolling them back, and that is fine. But see, some of the worst trolls turned out to be the best friends.
Yeah, I made a few good friends from the troll. Yeah, absolutely.
And some of their trolls, they wasn't really trolling me in a mean way. They're just having fun. Okay. And sometimes I have a problem seeing that, it's a friendly troll or it's, you know, a mean troll.
Right.
And then, what else really gets me is this. When I get a troll trolling me, I'll just hit the block button. And then people make fun of me for blocking people. Well, that's why the block button is there because I don't have to see the shit they chat. I don't really care. But they come at me because I block them. And then later on, 3, 4, 5, 6 months later, well, why did Vic block me? Tell him to unblock me. Well, see, you're the reason why I blocked you. And also, you're the reason that I blocked you because you're hanging out over there in their chat, going along with their BS. I don't have time for that. So it's easier for me to block you and know that I have to deal with you. I don't even have to see you and you don't have to see me. It don't bother me what you say, but it bothers you what I say and you can't see me. But see, what you don't know, even though I block you, I can still see what you say.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't, it was like one time, and it took me a while for somebody to teach me how to find it. I blocked maybe two people the entire time, like actual through Google or whatever, because I get confused on how to unblock them. So I usually don't, but I can see why you do. It makes sense, you know. And a lot of
Well,
people don't.
one account I have almost 15,000 people blocked in the community.
Jeez.
Okay. And I block everybody. Even if you're a good friend of mine, I block you for one reason. When I go into chat and I see a name pop up, I know that's a new one. And I'll go right to the born on date to see when that was created.
Yeah.
And I know it's a troll.
Alt plus 4 to block all. Yeah. No. 15,000. Yeah, bad guy
Yeah.
was even. Everybody's like 15,000. Yeah, I think that's what he said. 15,000.
Yeah. 15,000.
I don't know who Toxic Bob is. I'm not letting anybody up I do not know.
Well, I'm going to step down Now I got to go get something to eat and all. You know, I would still be watching.
Right. Yeah, like I said, you and I had talked a little bit. I talked to some other people, and of all different parts of this place, if you want to, whatever you want to call this place anymore. And I had a lot of things I was going to dump tonight, information wise, but now I could, it wouldn't let me upload anything. So, and then my internet went out briefly when I first started the stream. I had to go to my phone, then back to the computer. So that's probably why I've been having problems today because of my internet.
Right,
So,
right.
um, I figured I'd still do an open panel, and anybody's welcome to come up. I'm trying to keep it as free speech as possible. I just ask that people keep it moderate, to an extent. But yeah, it's a free speech. People come up, say what they need to say, but it's this is more about trying to think of ideas how, if and how, if possible, that we can get Ed's case reopened.
Well, I believe that if we all, even the other side, if they feel, that Ed is a chomo, then they need to
Hold on.
step up, put all the bullshit to the side, and we keep calling up the Texas Attorney General and the news agencies
Let me
in
just
and around the city. And if you can get, say for instance,
let me just
500 people,
right. Let me just confirm if this is right or
Jeff,
not.
it's fucking real, Jeff. It's real, Jeff.
Oh, okay. Great. All right, go ahead.
No,
get at least
nobody's porn
500
bombing
people
you.
together and start bombarding the news people. And if we can get catchers out there periodically, you know, in front of the house, and you make a little bit of noise, it will catch the news outlets' eyes and they will do a story. But you let the news agencies know beforehand, we're going out here and we're going to, catch this predator and explain to them that this predator did a lot of damage on the internet. See, that's the key to bring light to this type of community because, see, this community is not the only community that has this kind of destruction in it. There's other communities that's had it before we did, and they come in here,
Right.
and it will shine a light on what's happening on the internet. And see, there's new laws that's going to be being passed, AI laws, uh, laws about bullying people. They're coming, and they're going to use people as an example.
Yep. They
That's
sure are.
coming. But I'm gonna stay quiet, Ray.
Hey,
You know he has a
hey,
voice.
Vic.
I want Ray to speak up.
Hey, Vic, would you mind just addressing people? Did I ever tell you you could not bring your phone somewhere?
No, you didn't say that, but you did. You said something along the line about. Uh,
Did I pat you down, Vic?
no, 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 no. You definitely didn't. And just because we're going to meet out of respect for you, I left my phone at the house because I didn't want you to think I was going to take a picture of your tag or your vehicle or the other person that we was with. And I
Okay.
mean, I did say that. I said that just to poke at you. Okay.
Okay. So I got some stuff to get. Look, I'm gonna let Vic. I hope you have a good day, sir. You sound very in a good place. Cat Eyes, do
Well,
you mind?
Ray, I'm gonna tell you something. When you and I met and everything, it was a great honor to meet you. And you know, you bringing your friend, that showed me that you trusted me. Okay, and I really appreciate that. And I know that we had went round and round, but that's then. This is now. I don't think that you are a bad person. Never did think that. But sometimes we do things that others will get pissed off or say something about. I'm going to use it for an example. Going up on clown forces. Okay, I'll call you out if you even one of his friends. You're an enemy of mine automatically. but not you per se. But I'm just saying, using that as an example, you know.
Well, let me and we'll you can come up. We'll finish this conversation. We'll tackle some of the things. Jeff, how are you bringing maximum exposure tonight? What is it that you're offering to the situation that Locksmith and Cap and Tommy haven't already done?
You probably weren't here earlier. I already said it twice. I couldn't upload everything I needed to upload. I couldn't even upload the new song, the documents, the 2 videos. I had nothing, and I found out why. It's my internet. So now we're just doing a basic discussion. So I didn't change the title.
Well, I mean, you made like a funny little thumbnail, and the topic of Edward having CSAM is it's not something I would make a cartoon thumbnail about. And you know, maximum exposure, who we dragging. I mean, yeah, we're objectively identifying the fact that Edward had CP on his phone, and the state wouldn't. I just don't get what your angle is tonight, Jeff.
Yeah. Like I said, I already answered that now 3 times. So.
Well, I asked you a 4th time, Jeff. I asked you a 4th time.
Supposed to be Ed.
You still never called me back, by the way, when you said you wanted to chat with me offline about why
Right.
you're not your fake, Jeff.
And there's reasons why I haven't called you back yet, Ray. Okay.
Why, Jeff? What kind of important fucking Johnny Depp
All right.
breakfast stuff's going on now?
All right. This stream is, I'm not going to have any arguing, okay, because I'm moving forward. And I said I would call you back, and I will.
It was 3 weeks ago, Jeff. I've been patient.
Good. I'm glad you're a patient guy, because it may be 3 more weeks. I've been extremely busy, and there's a reason why. I want to make sure I got my facts straight and try to remember everything, and, you know, so.
Jeff,
That's my answer.
You tell me why you doxed me.
Again, I will call you, Ray, when I'm ready. That's it.
You've doxed enough people and accused people of things, Jeff. You said it's a free speech panel. It's either a free speech panel or it's not, Jeff. That's why it came up. You said tonight's free speech. Is it or is it not, Jeff?
And I've allowed you to have free speech. Absolutely. That's my answer, though. I'm not going to change my answer.
So answer me that. What are you doing that Tommy and Cap and Nunya haven't already done? And I'm going to give the floor to Cat Eyes because she has more to say. That's what I'm saying, Jeff. How are you bringing light to a subject that hasn't already been illuminated? More authority's been called and resources been given to help people get this story into the proper hands. How are you bringing maximum exposure, Jeff?
Ray, again, now this is the 5th time, I believe now. When I created the title in the stream,
Jeff, don't be passive aggressive. When it comes to witticism,
no,
like we're not on the same level here, Jeff.
I'm not going to sit up here and argue with you. To be honest with you, this is not what this is about. Okay, so when I made the title, there were some things I was going to drop. I could not get them uploaded. Okay, so I'll probably change the title afterwards. Not that's your business. I do what I want. But,
big keyboard energy again from Big Jeff.
I'm being very quiet. I don't know.
You just told me that it's going to be 3 weeks again. You doxed me on your time, Jeff. I did nothing to you. I didn't even know your damn name.
Well, you did because we talked on the phone. Yes.
No, we didn't talk on the phone, Jeff. We talked on Instagram. I've never talked to you on the phone.
That's what I mean. Instagram phone, whatever you call it.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't give me your last name. You don't get my last name from Instagram phone.
No, because they were doxing me in your channel, and I went ahead and gave you my last name. You thought you almost had it completely right, and I said, no, it's this. So yes, I did give it to you on that phone call. Look, I'm not going to argue about that. Seriously, I'm not up here to argue about that. We're here to try to talk
I'm just saying, Jeff. Like you're going to be up here say maximum exposure. Like I did nothing to you. You exposed me.
I told you. I'm not just going to try to change the title and ruin the stream in the middle of a stream. I'll change the title.
Wait a minute. Wait. How are you ruining the stream? Nothing fucking happened on the stream yet besides Vic talking shit.
No, I'm talking about my StreamYard because it froze earlier. I don't want to mess anything up. So I can't just change the title right now. So anyways, moving forward.
Moving forward. Go ahead, Cat Eyes.
No, right. I have nothing to say.
No, I want you. Thank you. You're actually making sense. Go ahead, Cat Eyes. Get in the kitchen. Fucking slap down on the grill. Run it, Cat Eyes.
I came up here for a reason and it worked. Thank
What's
you,
the reason?
guy. So somebody would get off, and they did.
Oh, is that? Wait, Vic. Oh, okay, yeah, Vic dropped off. Okay.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Oh, so you and Vic are going at it? I didn't know you were going at
No,
it.
we're not going at it.
I can't keep up with everything.
I just wanted to know what your stream was about because I thought it was something big that was going to happen, and the same shit happened tonight that's been happening your last couple of streams.
Yeah.
Vic comes up here, talks about everybody. Nanya's name is in your mouth and his mouth. This is not about Nanya. This is about Chomo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I got apparently people talking to Ed and telling him that Cat Eyes is calling him a Chomo.
Wait, I'm sorry. What now? Who's doing what?
People are talking to Ed and telling him that Cat Eyes is calling him a Chomo.
I didn't know that anybody even got a hold of it. And I guess I'm completely lost on what's been going on. I don't know. But I mean, if you have, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm a PSA in it.
Yeah.
So I guess other people are talking to him. Yeah, Tommy.
I noticed I went to his channel and I thought he deleted it, but it's still there. There's just nothing on it at all. But he still has his other channel though.
Well,
the Chrome something channel.
Exactly, Michael. So that's my news on your fucking channel. Why? Am I supposed to still defend somebody that I defended for 2 years and got no answers that he didn't do it? So apparently he's still saying he didn't do it.
And people are running to him, telling them that Cat Eyes has an opinion. Shame on those people.
Yes. And I my gut's telling me who those people are, and I will find out.
Who do you think it is?
I don't know, but
Come on, this is the maximum exposure panel, Cat Eyes. Don't let Jeff cuck the content. Who do you think it is?
I think it's Nevermore.
Oh,
I could be wrong. I know it's not Angela. I know it's not Nick. And my heart breaks for Angela and Nick because those two people knew him before we knew him. And they are hurting more than anybody. They came into this community with Ed. And they are getting... Nick got doxxed because of Ed. Are people forgetting that?
I thought it was because... Okay.
Jeff, it was because of Ed. Jeff, come on, my man. You can't play ignorant and then say you're the detective of the community. It doesn't. The two things don't jive, Jeff.
No, what Nick had told me on the phone was something different, but maybe he was covering for it. I don't know.
He's been covering for Ed since he fucking knew him. Nick is a good fucking person. His hat got fucking put on the fucking air and was docked because he fucking defended Ed. Let's fucking face it.
And Nick thought he was doing a righteous thing.
Exactly.
So did Angela.
Yep, and so did Angela.
Hi, Kodiak. Good to see you. It's been a while.
And you know what? As much as I'm hurting, can you imagine how they're hurting? They're just not out here talking about it because that's how bad they're hurt. And Vic can be up here talking shit. You ain't telling me he's not talking to Ed. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He can come up here and talk all bad shit he wants to.
I guess it'd be...
There might be a few. You keep listening to Vic. Jeff, you keep letting them brainwash you.
I'm just letting them talk. I'm letting everybody, just talk about this tonight, whatever. I didn't know you did until you said something.
Yeah.
Just talking.
No, I really
you can't say that you're the devout Christian and the moral high ground of the community and then drink and dox and give bad people a platform and then say, I don't know, and then say I can't upload it. Like, your audio doesn't match your visual ever, Jeff.
Okay. Well, I haven't drank in over a month and a half, so I don't know.
I reached out, and that was
Jeff, I'm talking about the amalgamation of your actions, Jeff. And don't be quippy on a pat. Like I said, let's talk in the same exact way that we would chat in a parking lot, Jeff. I would be courteous, that there would be a certain level of decorum that we would have. Your audio does not match your visual ever, Jeff.
Well, when people dox you over and over and
I
over
never
and
did
over
shit to you, Jeff.
I've been doxxed for fucking years. My name is
Yeah.
out there every fucking night, and you know that, Jeff.
Yeah,
Every
that's
night
true.
I'm fucking called cunt eyes, and my name is out there.
You
Does
can
that
be a little
stop me? Does
cunty
that
from time to
stop me
time.
from speaking the fucking truth? No.
You can be a little cunty at times, but we love you.
Yeah, I know. So I'm
Yeah.
a fucking cunt. I'm an old fucking bitch. I'm this, I'm that. But I'm here.
Kodiak, do you have something you want to say about Ed? I know that you were pretty close to him for a while too, and everything.
You just gonna slide out and avoid that pressing question, Jeff? Like, does your audio match your visual, Jeff? Are you the man that you present to everybody?
Right, let Kodiak talk first.
Yeah.
Right, Jeff, Jeff, you're not gonna like this, but I agree completely with Ray and Jedi's in this.
You're
I
cutting
do,
out.
and they both know.
You're not. Your audio is bad. Just FYI.
Right. I support and I stand. Can you hear me?
It's
Tell her again that you agree with Ray, because he tried to silence me, thinking that you would divert the conversation to a different direction. Start that first part again, where you said you stand with Ray and Cat Eyes.
Ray, do I have to drop you seriously?
Jeff, you do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. You ever want to have a conversation over coffee? I would love to sit across a table from you and have a friendly conversation. We would treat each other with respect. You would not have this energy in person.
I told you that I would call you when I'm ready.
And you said someone passed away, Jeff. That was 3 weeks ago. And now you're saying you need to compile more information. Did somebody pass away and you were overwhelmed, or do you need more information, Jeff? What is it? When do the lies stop, Jeff? When do the lies stop?
I already gave the answer, Ray.
No, you didn't give me the answer, Jeff. And I'm not going to give out any personal info that you messaged me. I'll show you that respect. You said somebody passed away and that you don't have the time to talk and you're sorry. You'll reach out soon. Thumbs up. Now you're saying you have to compile more information. I'm asking you, which one is it, Jeff?
Ray, I guess you'll find out when I call you. That's my answer. It's not going to go anywhere else. It's not going to change. When I call you, then you'll understand. But I'm not going to put that out in the public.
And you couldn't even send me like a 2-paragraph thing being like, Ray, this is why I haven't reached out to, like, you don't, like, you're a man of God, but you don't treat people with respect and courtesy. That's what I'm saying. Your audio don't match your visual, Jeff. And I'm trying to hold out faith here, because I don't think you're fucking evil. I think you make a lot of bad decisions, Jeff. And I'm giving you an opportunity to let your audio match your visual.
Anyways, like I said, Ray, when I'm ready, I will call you. Okay.
When you were ready to dox me when you were drunk like a fucking heathen, Jeff.
And thank God I quit drinking.
But fuck me, right? My information's out there. You're cool with that, right? You're cool with that?
My grandkids' information out there. You're cool with that?
No, Jeff, and I never put your shit out there.
Because I've seen you in channels where they have been doxxed, and you were a moderator even and didn't do anything about it.
Jeff, I don't know your grandchildren's name.
Yeah, I don't want nobody knowing their
right.
name.
How the fuck am I supposed to stop a dox? If I don't know that it's a dox?
The avatars were even the picture of them.
I don't know what they look like, Jeff. Are you insane?
Any
the last
child's
time you
picture.
accused Simone of doxing your grandchildren.
If I see a child's avatar come into this channel, or they literally say I'm underage, then they gotta go.
They doxed JFK's. They used JFK's granddaughter's picture.
Yeah, and they also keep doxing Juniper's family member as well, and I've seen that in other communities. Like, whoa, like they're literally going to other parts of YouTube and doxing other people's minors.
Jeff, but in all fairness, Ray has Ray does have good say on this.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
Did
real
you
bad.
remove?
I
Did you
got
remove
the
her?
gist of it. Can't really hear you.
I said, did you remove Ray?
No, Ray's still up here. But your audio is real bad, Kodiak. I don't know I can't make out what you're saying.
She's
hardly
saying the
at all.
same thing everyone in chat saying. You're deflecting at every option, Jeff. Like, stand on business, stand 10 toes down. Don't say, oh, these people. I was a moderator in channels where I don't know what your grandbabies look like, Jeff. I don't know if they're boys or girls. I don't know how old they are. What is someone supposed to do? That's insane, Jeff. That is literally an opinion and a perspective that lacks sanity.
So
I'm going to blame Constantine because I get shit on in a place that you're not.
So you support children being doxxed in this community. That's what you're saying, Ray? Because that's what it sure sounds like.
This is about children being fucking abused, not your grandchildren.
Anybody's grandchildren should not be doxxed in this community, or any community for that matter.
I have 8 grandchildren and going to be 8 great-grandchildren. 6 right now and 2 more on the way. Thank God they weren't abused. But right now we're on the subject of fucking kids being abused.
Right.
Sexually abused. That's what this is about. Not bullshit with you and Vic and Nanya.
Right.
Okay? So stop talking about your grandchildren.
I need to see if we can hear her now.
God almighty.
Go ahead, Kodiak.
Fucking wake up and smell the fucking coffee already.
I think she's got audio now.
Oh no, I'm here.
Okay, now we can hear you.
But Ray does have. Ray is right in what he says. I know you don't like hearing it, but Ray is saying facts. I know you don't like it.
No, I know, but there's just certain things I can't say on public that I have to talk to him.
There's
private.
nothing you can't say on public, Jeff. You're having a rough patch in life. Like, you currently live at home, and that's okay, Jeff. Like, this is not a clandestine operation. You don't have top secret clearance. Edward had child pornography. This is not a content stream where you're doing maximum exposure.
Okay. Anyways,
Edward
like I
wasn't even
said,
Don't say anyways, Jeff. You would never speak to me this way in person.
Because Ray changed the subject, Cat.
I didn't change shit, Jeff.
Whoa. Jeff, are you still sticking up for Ed? Is that what he's doing, Ray?
No. Hell no. Didn't you see my original avatar? No, this was supposed to be an Ed dragging stream.
Oh, so you got a fucking picture of Ed up there. Whoopie fucking do.
And then Ray wants to argue, and I said at the beginning I wasn't up here.
What,
No,
Ray?
Jeff, because you have somebody.
You and Vic were talking about fucking Nanya and everybody else.
Yeah, I said what happened the other night on Caps, and Vic did his thing, and I honestly didn't really pay attention to all of it. I just let him say what he wanted to say.
Ed, your best bet, or not. Jeff, your best bet is just fucking closing this down, because I'm guessing that you don't know what the fuck you're on about.
What?
Sorry, Jeff, but I'm being honest.
Then we had to go through a whole fucking rigmarole just to get up here all of a sudden.
This is not a dragging stream, Jeff. There were legitimate children placed in child pornography. One of our own was in possession of it. This is not dragging. This is way bigger than any fucking internet bullshit for people that are underemployed and have nothing left to talk about. Small children were made to take photos and video in sexually compromising positions. This is not your grandbabies. It's not cat eyes. It's not my docs. This is not content, Jeff. This is not Gray Store TV. This is legit serious shit.
Amen.
Exactly. That's exactly right, Ray. And you want to change it to
Jeff,
argue with me.
Jeff, listen to Ray.
Hold on, let me finish here. It's my panel.
No, because
It's not your panel, Jeff. This is our community. This is our community. Even if it's my panel, it's not my panel, Jeff. The community belongs to everybody. Don't talk over people.
There's things.
Jeff, you've done this. Jeff, you have done this for the past 2-3 years. You've tried to come over people. I'm sorry. I know I'm not a big person in this community, but I have told you before, you need to stop doing what you're doing because you keep making things about yourself, and it's not fair. This is why Ray, this is why Cat Eyes, this is why they're all trying to tell you now, shut it fucking down, because it's gonna hurt people.
I think I understood some of that. Sorry, there's just a language barrier. Sorry.
She speaks English. What are you talking
Yeah,
about, Jeff?
It's just the
you
accent.
heard what I said. He knows what I said. He can understand me.
People were hurt.
Shut
Children
it
were hurt.
fucking down.
Well, that's the whole point of this. Yeah,
I would
that's the
never
whole
make a
point of this.
cartoon
Okay,
thumbnail.
that's
Jeff, you
okay.
made a cartoon
That's
thumbnail and small children and toddlers were sodomized on film.
Yeah, that's the thumbnail we had for the last Dragon stream on Hebrew. Yeah.
They
Right. I
fucking
would never
thumbnail
make an
right
animated cartoon
right up the
thumbnail, dude.
ass.
This is shit. If that, who knows how old that kid is now? If that kid's 16, maybe that kid's strung out on fentanyl, being a sex worker because they can't look themselves in the mirror for another. Jeff, you're not a content creator. You're really not much on, like, when you're not drinking and you're doing your catches and you talk about your Bible, Jeff, you're relatively benign. But when you get into the drama, dude, you are dishonest and you harm people and you are a divider, Jeff.
I'm just letting you talk, Ray. You have these ideas in your head, and you want.
Jeff, I'm smarter than you, Jeff. I am exponentially more intelligent than you, Jeff.
But you don't live in my body. You don't live in my life.
Right, but I may not be a
what's going on.
164, Jeff, but I defecate on your IQ.
All right, Ray, if you're just going to be nasty, then just leave. Why not? Why even be up here?
Because I'm waiting to. I asked you to tell me the truth. Did somebody die, or do you need more information?
Ray,
Jeff,
said
you know
it
what?
before, and
You're
I'll say
hurting.
it again. I will call you when it's time for me to call you. Do you
Jeff,
not
you're
Jeff, I
hurting this
called you to
community.
get you into rehab for free, and then you doxed me. I did that when it was not convenient for me. I wanted to be a decent person and help someone that was suffering. You doxed me for no reason. It's been 3 weeks. You said someone passed away. Now you say you need more information. Now you're saying when it's time, Jeff. That's what I'm saying. Nothing makes sense the way you present things, Jeff.
Okay. They don't have to, because I know what it is, and you'll find out when I call you. Okay. If that doesn't satisfy you, just leave, because you're not going to get any more answers.
Jeff, you need to leave things the way they are because you're not. I'm sorry, but you're not. You're not helping anything, Pat. You're really not. If anything, you're damaging things to what you're doing. I know you don't like hearing that, but you are. And yes, you do have mods right now who I actually get on with and I respect so much. You personally, I do not respect because all you do is damage cases and you also damage the whole thing of what the whole community does and what they stand for.
And let Cab and let Tommy, let people that Edward attacked have their moment in the sun, Jeff. This is not about you.
Oh, of course.
Locksmith was his fucking best friend forever. Tommy was the target of his everything. Like this, why you try? Like you say, people chase clout. You are literally riding on the back of the clout of someone in the predator catching community that was in possession of child pornography. That's all this panel is, Jeff. Give the time to someone else. Give it to Matt in the morning after, who actually tried to help Ed.
If you learn to shush for a little bit,
you would never tell a man to shush in life.
Ray, shush. I just did. That's what this panel was supposed to do.
You got your cheeks clapped as a fucking CEO. You got your cheeks clapped. I'm out.
Jeff, your full fucking panel is always constantly you being high on your fucking whatever. You're always high. You don't give anything out. You really don't. I don't know where you're trying to give out that, yes, you are telling people, yes, if they give you, you'll do this, you'll do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You know something? You let a lot of people down. I don't know where or why you keep getting on the way you do, but it's not fair.
Okay. I'm just listening, and it's just, I'm sorry. Some of it's kind of funny because people think they know everything when they don't. Like, I can't read your mind. You can't read my mind. There are things that Ray doesn't understand that he will understand once I call him. I did not kick her. She just left. Anyways, that was what this stream was supposed to be about. After I was going to have an info dump, which I couldn't get done because of my Wi-Fi, is for people to come up and discuss how we go forward and what we can and can possibly do if there is a way to get justice for this chomo up here on the screen. Edward Predward. That's what this stream is going to be about. And I was just going to reschedule it for tomorrow. I was like, well, if I can't get anything uploaded today, I'll just do it tomorrow. But I said, well, there's too many people in here already. So I went ahead and went along with it. But what I do on my channel is what I do on my channel. Like even Constantine always says, Jeff, you owe them nothing. And that's true. I don't owe anybody anything. There's a lot of people in this community that are simply just out for blood. It's constant out for blood. And it's just ridiculous. I mean, I can be the nicest person in the world. I can go into a chat and say, hello, how you doing? And then, somebody's got to come in and just start attacking. It's just getting ridiculous. It's always out for blood, out for blood, out for blood, out for blood. Well, that's true, Locksmith, and I've owned up to it. Locksmith, you've done it too. Remember your first rage in Cameron's channel where you threatened to rape and grape and whatever and kill people and everything else? And then I was on Dream Twirls and you messaged me and you came back. I mean, we've all had our ups and downs, Lock. And here I am, as sober as can be. I mean, I took one puff on this Delta whatever pen. That's it. I haven't drank in over a month and a half. And I just want people's opinions on what we can do to possibly get justice done. And people want to argue about the past. Sabby's got my docs on her channel. My freaking phone number. And you were up there laughing and put my name as Jeff. And she never took it down. She goes, oh, Jeff don't give a care. That was her response. And I'm like, yes, I do. Because, what if my grandkids were here and their mom, one of my daughters says, we're going to call at a certain time and my phone's on the charger in the kitchen and they go and answer it. It's some dumbass from YouTube, a troll. I mean, who knows? It's disgusting. That's why I had to go to where I needed to go to turn in certain SOC accounts and have them looked into, and they had to find out who they were. So if I need to file charges, I will. But there's a couple people I've got. Here's the thing: is I got the screenshots and the screen recordings. They'll be in one channel talking about what they're doing in another channel, and I'm watching both. Or somebody will send me the links or the screenshots to both, or the clips, or whatever. And I'm sitting there seeing it. That's who I find out for the most part. Sometimes 100% who's doxing. I mean, my grandkids, seriously? Like, there's people that I don't necessarily like in this community, but if I see their kids or grandkids or nieces or nephews or whatever, their minors being doxed on the internet, I'm going to go to that person. I wish Juniper was here. I actually want to talk to her. I don't want to say the name, obviously. I'm not going to, but there is a name going around in different communities. And from what I understand, just by watching streams about it, I think it's possibly one of her relatives. And that's one thing I want to talk to her as well. What's this deal with Sam Clinton? Everybody keeps saying, when am I going to interview Sam? They were saying that last time. So somebody said that he was supposed to go live and then didn't. Somebody else said he did go live and explain, but I don't know. I would like to hear, and there's, I don't think I've heard from, but I don't really pay attention that much, so I'm probably stupid. I don't know. I don't think I've heard from Jenny T. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe you guys have either. Can't think of anybody else. A moment. Constantine's going to do his own live when he's ready. So that's why we haven't heard from Constantine. And just like me calling Ray, there's a reason why. It's when I'm ready. I want to make sure that I have as much facts as I can, and that's just the way I want to do it. Patience is a virtue. These nuts, OJ. On Chronic, Dr. Dre, the Chronic album. Sam is down bad. So, what is this, a video that somebody made or what? Well, unfortunately, I don't think I can share because it would just be so laggy, or probably wouldn't work, to be honest with you. Let's see here. I don't know why I can't find that link. I was on StreamYard, so I went over to YouTube. What time is he going live there? Is that Nevermore? Hey, what's up, Nevermore? Nevermore, I haven't really heard much from you. I saw something somewhere for a little bit, but I was working. I don't remember. I don't know if you want to come up. I've heard people say things, but see, I don't believe in everything I see in chat and hear on the panel because I've learned that. But yeah, if you want to come up and speak your piece, you can. And eventually, I'll probably think of a new title to add to this because it didn't go the way I wanted it to go, which I thought about doing at the end, but then I had that internet issue, so I just left it. Wait, does anyone remember that? Prednard Edward or whatever. I don't know if I remember that one actually. It's kind of funny though, Michael. I started looking back at some old streams. I even put part one of it. It was just a little tiny clip in remembrance of Brenda. I forgot how many different people were on my streams. And it's kind of like, going back to the good old days before all this really bad drama and everything started. And I was just like kind of going through some of them and forgetting, I had this person on at this one point. I had this person on. And I'm going to post a mix of things. Some will be like short little videos, remembering Brenda, for instance. The other one might be a comedy clip. It might be longer, it may be shorter. The first one I dropped as a premiere, and it would, I think a 2 minute 50 whatever second video it was is too short to maybe do a premiere on. I'll probably just drop it as a video. But there's so many people. I mean, you were up there, Michael Beverly. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking you said that I was the first panel you ever hopped up on. That's pretty cool. But I had Jay up there. I think I've had Musa up there. I used to have Hime, which is CC Unit's decoy in Hawaii. She used to come up a lot too. CC Unit would come by once in a blue moon. I don't know if he's been on my panel, but he'd be in the chat. But yeah, those are the good old days. Yeah, okay, so I was your first panel. Yeah. And then I saw you, I forgot what panel it was the other day. You actually turned the camera around and yeah, still look like you look younger actually. Doing a good job aging, I guess. I don't know what your age is, but I'm just saying, look pretty in shape. I need to get back to the gym myself. Wait, Hatmaid is. I'm trying to see what Constantine said here. See, I could never pronounce her name right. Was it Hime? See, some of these messages are not showing up on my YouTube side, and see, that's weird. Well, shoot. Something always happens, it seems like. Yeah, I don't know what you said, Constantine. Sorry. Yeah, Hime is something because, oh, there we go. Goated. Gotcha. Okay. I just scrolled right past it. Sorry about that. Yeah, she is. And her channel, she changed the name of her channel. But yeah, she used to be up here on almost all my panels for a while, for a period of time. And we used to have like a lot of different people up here. It was good times. It really was. And here I am just trying to be myself. You know, I was straight up honest. I said, hey, look, I was supposed to drop some information on some stuff. I couldn't do it. It wouldn't let me upload anything. You know, that's just me being honest. And of course, Ray wanted to fuel the fire and talk about our personal thing. And I understand, but I told him I'll call him when I'm ready. But I'm not going to, you know, I figured, well, that's why I had the thumbnail as dragging. So, you know, figured we would, whatever people's definition of dragging is, it's their definition. But for me, it doesn't necessarily just sit there and talk crap about them, but try to come to a resolution. Like, what can we do, like, to maybe still get her some justice served? You know, it's like, and other things. You know, what else can we do for, say, his kids? Or, you know, I don't know. That's why I wanted to open the stream up. That people always want to argue. It's just like a nonstop thing, nonstop. I can be as calm and collected as possible, and somebody wants to argue with me. And you know, I think I've told Tommy this before, but Tommy, all the shit that you've been through, I mean, literally, come on now, you've been through it. You have, you know, a lot of followers like Alex, you know, and whatnot, and you just zipped right through it. You know, Alex did the same thing, you know. After EDP, Alex had told me on the phone one time when I first started getting trolled, and he thought it was kind of funny because I wasn't used to it, but he said, yeah, try being trolled by millions. And I was like, yeah, I couldn't imagine it. And Alex just learned just to basically not care, to be honest with you. You just don't care. People say the most horrific things about him in chat, and he just kind of, he'll even like agree with it just to piss him off. It's so funny. Of course, Tommy and Alex had their two little things or whatever, which I don't know. The first one was more cool because they played basketball and they made a peace agreement. I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. The second one I thought was, yeah, Constantine was there. So, you know, it is what it is. We look back at it now and I guess we can laugh, you know. Oh, and the band height. Yeah, I'll definitely change the title to this though, because like I said, I didn't expect things happen. I honestly was just going to hit the 24-hour button and just and say sorry, extend it till tomorrow. But I kind of want to get it done tonight because I know that I'm going to be having some of my grandchildren over this weekend. So unfortunately for me, I had issues with my internet. I couldn't upload some stuff, and the list goes on from there. By one day, there's some things. There's also some things I'm asking a third party to see if they'll do it as well. But I want to strongly encourage people. Look, just quit doxing people's minors, whatever their kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, cousins. I don't care who they are. Just stop. Just stop with the doxing. Especially kids, and even senior citizens. Just stop. People have nothing to do with this community. Just stop. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's just, I don't understand why they would go after children and then put addresses and phone numbers that can be connected to them. And yeah, I've talked to law enforcement. Like I said, this is probably the third time or fourth time in this stream I mentioned this. There are sincerely some people that are being looked at by law enforcement. I had to go that far, and it's bad. I didn't want to have to. Actually, Tommy may have a good point here. I just saw here. Let me get up on screen so everybody can see it. Jeff, Ed created that all the nasty was Ed, but people ducking, following him like he was a guy. Yeah, that like I can remember Tommy the other night. I compared him. I think it was on Caps to like not the last stream where it got kind of out of hand, but the one before that. It reminded me of the 1939 film. I think it was 1939, Wizard of Oz, and these Dorothy and the people she picked, the lion, the scarecrow, the Tin Man or whatever, and they think this wizard is this great person that nobody's never seen, kind of, and that's kind of like what some people were manipulated into believing. And then once you open the curtain, you found out he's a frail old dude, whatever. You know what I mean? And yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. The big bad wolf, and the thing that most of his content, especially his first or second, whatever that main channel was, that got really, for us little panel communities, Tommy, not your catching 60, 100,000, whatever. But, for our panel community, he got over like 1,000 some subscribers and everything, and and a lot of people listened to him. And then even I gave him a second chance for a little while, even though he was still kind of backstabbing. Isn't that crazy? Wish you'd come up, actually, Tommy. You'd have a good talk. But yeah, it's just he would do the most weirdest things, and then it kind of makes you wonder if like some of all the division we blamed on so many different people blamed it on me. I blamed it on Nunya. I blamed it on other people, and so on and so forth, and others. But who really started causing the division in the first place? It was really Ed, because it was either you're an Alex supporter or you're a Tommy supporter. And that's what it was for the first couple of years. Do you agree with me, Tommy? I mean, that's just the way it was. So basically, he started the division with the Alex versus Tommy. That's where it started. It's crazy. And I fell on probably every bandwagon. I did. I even fell in the JD's trap for at least 2 weeks. And then when I realized, whatever, I backed away. I just saw through it. But I fell for a lot of things, and a lot of us have. That's why I said don't go after anybody who is dying, ride and die for it, because they were just supporting their friend, and they firmly wanted to believe that he was innocent. But the ones that are denouncing him now after all that means they really do care about children, so we can't be knocking them for it. See, I think this is Tommy's reply to what I was asking. Well, something like that, yes. I wasn't jealous. He was a cholo, wanted me as a catcher. gone. Yeah, because you were basically the next, like when we say big catchers, we know there's big catchers out there. We get that, but most people compare the two big catchers as Tommy and Alex, and that was the go-to. So dividing that big long division up, like you had, your first couple channels, wasn't the six figures, and your new ones almost there. And then Alex had a couple channels that were in the six figures and whatnot. And it was like this battle, and of course, I'll be honest with you, a lot of times I did take Alex's side and, but that was before I was even like on a panel. That was, I went way back, but I was on your side for a while too, but I'd never chatted really or anything. I just kind of watched, and some of it was kind of funny. Like I know it wasn't for you probably, but when Constantine and Alex went there the last time, their heads were sticking out of the top. Oh no, them being so tall. I guess that's the only. That was for me. It was kind of funny, but I don't know. I did see Alex pop up on Caps too, and he said the guy on the right up in the corner, he called you Sniffles or something, and you didn't get it till later on. But for the most part, it was, he said his point and bailed, and there was no issues. Kids will be kids. I was listening to NTF live from jail, says Sam Split. Constantine, what you said this, I think I'm saying it word for word, like the other day you said in chat, like, Jeff, you owe nobody nothing. Can you type that again? And you're right. And, sometimes I do release, or I'll answer their questions or whatever, but really I don't owe anybody anything off the internet. There is a very, very small number of people from YouTube that I know in real life and that I have like that real friendship with. And I can count them in one hand, and but yeah, I really don't owe anybody anything. I'm just so sick and tired of, no matter what somebody does, whether they improve their life or they go the opposite way or they whatever, they just continuously get attacked. And I'm just up here chilling. Thought we'd come up with some ideas. And Ray, I understand. Look, I did what I did when I was drunk. I've already apologized. I'm not going to do it again and again and again and again. And I am going to call him. But I want to wait because there's a part. I'm going through some stuff in my private life. I'm just not going to tell everybody. And so when I know that I'm ready, then I will make that call for sure. Rampy Impy Caps in the house. My StreamYard froze for a little bit. Now it's back, so I can get back to the comments. Just thought it was weird. I haven't been talking shit about anyone. Yeah, I don't think there was anything between you and Alex now. That was back in the old days, right? We're going back 21 to 22, something like that. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people from both sides that are in almost every panel now, or stream or chat or whatever. It's weird. It wasn't really like that, before. It was either you're on Tommy's side or you're on Alex's side. And it's like people tried, put that, and that came from Ed, No, not until I believe it's August 1st. Rampy and Recap. So they give me free memberships to give away. Just depends on what day it falls on. But anyways, I think Cap's gonna be going live tonight. I figured there'd be some other people going live. I'll have to think of a new title because this was gonna be some maximum exposure of some things and it just didn't happen. And that's why I was late going live. And then, I really should have just rescheduled it. But I don't know what to expect with the the weekend coming up. I have possibility of grandkids coming over, so I wanted to get it done tonight. But yet I was like, well, shoot, I can't get anything uploaded. Now I know why, the Wi-Fi. So, see, people will take little things like to me. Now maybe I'm wrong. We're all different. So I'm sitting here behind my computer and I'm doing this stream. Now, to me, it seems like such a small thing. Like, oops, I don't have everything. And I told everybody right away. And then I had the hiccup with the internet, the back and forth to the phone, and the blah, blah, blah. And then Ray wants to take, to me, what I think is like, I'm trying to brush it off, move forward, and he wants to take it and blow it up to an argument. And I'm not going to do that because that's part of my therapy. I'm not that anybody needs to know, but I'm trying to de-escalate, not escalate. I'm up for discussions on the Edward situation. There's a lot of questions I have. Is there anything we can do? Is there nothing we can do? Can we call local media? I mean, I don't know. I want people's opinions. And people can agree to disagree. That's fine. But I'm not here. I don't want to hear a bunch of people arguing at each other. It's like I didn't want to argue with Nunya, and she just kept going and going, trying to break me. And she knows I'm in sobriety from alcohol, and I'm going through some steps, if you will, and she's trying to get me to relapse so she can have her content. So. And I was right when Tommy confirmed it earlier. I was completely confused and I had no idea that I was brought up in a stream or two at Cameron's before his channel got taken down or whatever, about some catch to Edward. So I was kind of going along with it because I thought it was like something he was like trying to joke around with. And I was like, wait a minute, was that really brought up? And I was so confused. But we cleared that up, and then, like I said, afterwards, people called me. People that actually care actually called me. Like, hey, man, you did the best you could. You kept it civil for the most part. You tried to de-escalate. I should have dropped down. Is what I should have did. But anyways. What's up, Red? What's up, T? Hey, T, I actually was going to, what I like to re-entitle this stream, T, is that hashtag, I thought I saved my documents, but I'm afraid to even minimize the screen because, StreamYard was acting up pretty bad earlier. So, and my internet has not been behaving. Selfless, no, they quit watching a long time ago. Yeah, they quit watching him a long time ago. But he was doing that true crime stuff for a little bit. That's mainly when they watched him, or back in the day, a little bit. Just kind of keeping up with the predator catcher news and drama. But even though it was mostly about Tommy, so I'll be honest with you. I know there's some things that have been done and whatever, but I do miss PNN, Predator News Now. That was something that everybody could go and just kind of take a breath of all what drama we did have back then, a little bit of drama we did have, and the decoy and the catchers, the list goes on. And we could go there and watch all the news updates. And man, I miss PNN. And then there was stuff exposed, and I think Ed was the one that did it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, wait, sorry, Tommy. I'm not really. I don't always look at chat because I don't want to get sidetracked. So I apologize if I missed something. Yeah. PNN was. See, we look forward to it every Friday. And even at the times where, if you were on Alex's side, you can't talk to Tommy's side and vice versa type things, everybody pretty much got along in the chat, and then there was the White Guy Wednesday, which was Ray, Dream Floor and Ray mainly, and they'd have guests. And then because of the feud of you and Tommy, Ray was trying to get you to come on, and Dream Floor, I guess, was against it, and of course I was just a viewer back then. Pretty much. I didn't start coming on panel until a little after, but yeah, I just I was just watching the whole experience, I went from side to side and back and forth, but I remember I subbed to Red Hood all the way back. I found out about Red Hood during the Romney went live one night, and he didn't talk about it really the first half hour. He was driving, blah, blah, blah. He went to pick up this girl named, I'm not doxing her, I'm just saying, I'm trying to remember her name. But she had blonde hair. Lyric Mood, I think that's what her screen name was. Lyric Mood. Well, anyways, long story short, they got a bear or an Airbnb, or something, and just things happened, and then all of a sudden, there was that incident where he made him take a shower with his clothes on, and somebody called the cops or something, and there was the whole Hudson River, but it was around that time, maybe a little bit before, that I subbed to Red Hood. And I actually remember because he had 400 subscribers, maybe a little more, and so I was like, it's 400 and some subscriber. And I don't think I've ever unsubbed from him. I just don't always go over there, but sometimes I lurk once in a while. Now Red's got over, what, 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers now? Something like that. Bring back PNN to cover the 4 catchers left. Yeah, they would have to probably do it on Rumble, to be honest with you. Jeff, tell me, would like to know if you would take a catch. Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, NEPA, get a hold of me because Constantine's going to be here. And me and him are looking for decoys and any possible people that may have somebody in the Albuquerque area to do a couple of catches while he's here. So yeah, definitely get a hold of me, Instagram or whatever, if you got something, and it'll be a collaboration. Wait, sorry, Tommy, what did I miss? Wait, Jeff, answer Tommy. He wants to know if you would take a catch. Oh, that's what I just put up on the screen, I thought. Yes, absolutely. Like I said, Constantine's going to be here in September. Seven's here. I have to get a hold of him, see what his schedule's like. He's the main camera guy. He doesn't get involved in, the drama or hardly anything like that. He just literally, he does a lot of editing and stuff for not just me, but other catchers now because he's so good. So it'd probably be me, Constantine, and Seven that would be on a catch. That way, Seven can be doing the master recording and possibly even hold the live, or me and Constantine can take turns holding the live or something. And we'll probably do most of the stuff on Constantine's channels. So Constantine, again, can you drop both your channels? He's got 2. I think one he's dedicated to catching, and the other one is just for whatever. But I might go live and send people over, or I might go live when the cops arrive just to have the police part of it. But everything else to be done probably on his channel, one of his channels. But the cops are. Do you have T-Mobile or Verizon, Constantine. I know T-Mobile is getting a little better. It's not an amphitheater, but it's not the greatest. Once you start walking down the hill, this kind of like in a bowl, the amphitheater is, the signal goes out pretty bad. I don't know if you have Verizon or. Tomorrow. Am I frustrated with Ray? No, it's just I'm tired of people acting ridiculous. I mean, I get his frustration to an extent, but I gave him the answer several times. He's going to get the call when I'm ready to do the call. And there's reasons for that. And he just didn't like that answer. I get what he's saying. I understand his frustrations. But it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to go in circles like it did. So there's no use re-asking it over and over and over. Verizon sucks in Denver. Wait, let me put on the screen. I got my reading glasses on, but if I'm at a certain distance away, I can't. See, Verizon sucks in Denver. T-Mobile been getting way better. Yeah, I noticed that too. It used to be Verizon was the best back in the day, but now it's T-Mobile. We got to get lawn chairs though, dude, because if monsoon hits, which I've been in a lot of monsoons at the concerts here. I mean, they come and it lasts like maybe 5 to 15 minutes max, but it's solid rain. And then if you don't have a lawn chair, because we got lawn seats, we're going to be sitting on mud. You know, it's just, yeah, it's better to. It used to be $5 to rent a lawn chair, just like not that long ago, and now I guess it's like 30 or something, $35 to rent a lawn chair. So for the concert, we've got to get a lawn chair, dude. T-Mobile is good in my part. Yeah, T-Mobile seems to be the best right now. They also took over a couple other networks that went away. I think I want to say AT&T. I could be wrong. And there was a couple other networks they were able to obtain that no longer exists. I don't think. If they do, I don't know. Wait, why is Kodiak getting messages removed? I don't know. Shoot. I was looking at StreamYard. Let me go to T-Mobile or T-Mobile. YouTube. T-Mobile. Any new people do not this one does not catch people. I've got a few catches, Kodiak, and a conviction. Go to the last. If you go to Predator News Now, the very last post they posted is our catch number 3, and that's the police body cam footage from the time of the ending of my interview to the time he goes to jail and they find everything. Yeah, so go watch that. And if you want to watch my last catch, you can go to Predcatcher's OTR's channel. Yep, it's on there. So yeah, I've had technically I've had more than 7 catches, but because of some things which I might repost now because I found something when I was going through stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, I gotcha. She was trolling. I'm sure she was. And some of the parts I have, in fact, that part 1 I put up, I'm calling it the Blast of the Past. Was in tribute to Brenda. And on that very panel, Kodiak comes up, by the way. She used to come up my panel, you know, and Gen Z, her man and whatnot. Yeah, so we used to be cool at one point in time, but people are going to do things what they want, and it's what it is. Oh, you're fine, Tommy. I just decided the other day, I even mentioned there's going to be people that still don't like each other. It's just the way it is. And I'm not talking about you, Tommy. It's just I'm going to a different subject, but whatever. But we need to come together for this particular situation. Also keeping people from doxing people's family members. Period. I don't care how old they are, but especially the minors and the seniors. And there are laws, special laws against the minors and the people that do that to minors and seniors. And we found that out recently. So, yeah, I noticed that, Constantine. It's 155 and 140 that I saw that. Yeah, I looked down and I don't really pay attention, but yeah, I happened to see that. Yeah, I'll have to change the title to something different. I'll think of something different to change this one too, because I didn't get the information uploaded or the new song or anything. Oh, Tommy's drunk. Tommy's drunk. He's an adult. It's not going to affect me. I mean, not going to drink. I quit. When I quit, I quit. He's welcome to come up. Like I said, when I made my decision, I made my decision. I think I stuck up for you a year ago. What the F says Kodiak. Honestly, I never even had a White Claw. To be honest with you, I didn't even know what they were, Tommy, until you and the Alex thing. I never knew what a White Claw was. I think you had mentioned something. It was like a seltzer water, and then I heard it was like a tea, and it has like 2.5% alcohol, like a wine cooler or something. Am I wrong? I don't know. I've never had one. Even when I was drinking, I never tried any. Tommy got Jeff hooked on the White Claws. They go down easy. Yeah, I just never had one. Kind of, but not like a tea. They have different flavors now, right? Yeah, I'm assuming. I mean, I don't know. I'm not even going to talk about it because I don't drink anymore, so it's no use me talking about it. But there's a couple. No, I won't even bring it up. See, if I start talking about it, I'll start thinking about it. Yeah, I'm just not going to talk about it anymore. What's up, Lewis? Back in 20 minutes. Vic, quit silencing control. I'm looking down at my phone. No, I think he erased a pretty good message. It won't make you time it out, though. Just erased the message, I believe. No biggie. Vic, you want to come back up now that Cat Eyes is down? The link is pinned. Otherwise, I'm going to call it here in about 10 minutes or so if nobody comes up. I'll have to think of a new name for the panel. Probably just leave an open panel with a public discussion. So I'll probably just see that middle part in and erase the first and third. Oh, hey, Constantine, that's another thing I need to talk to you about. I don't know what the exact dates you're talking about, like how many days you're going to be here, whatever, because I'll be flying somewhere a few days after the concert, 3 or 4 days after the concert, somewhere around there. So if you could get with me on that, the exact dates, and I can make the right decision on the airliner situation, that'd be great. And then there's, well, I'll tell you when you get here, Constantine. So, yeah. Almost said something like, yeah, trying to keep my mouth shut here. Oh, that was wild, Tommy. That was the night that I went up to Caps for the first time in months. Yeah, it was some kind of love triangle or something between FM, Sammy Joe, and Lady J. And then there were some other people mentioned, but what caught my attention when A-Cops were up there and just nailed FM. I mean, even though I don't get along necessarily with most of those gals, but still, what A-Cops behind us said and done was genius. It was gold. It's good stuff. Okay, perfect. Gotcha, Constantine. No, no. No, we haven't got along in a while. No, I mean, I will if I get a notification he's got a catch or something, I'm able to look at it. I'm gonna go watch the catch, but and give it a thumb up. But that's about it. That's almost with any catcher. I don't care who it is, as long as they're catching a pedo. Differences aside for that. But most of the time, I just don't chat, or I may say one thing and just bail, and then listen and watch and listen if I can. Red says, I have brought peace. Do you want to come up, Tommy, for a bit? Or Vic? Red? Been 2 hours and 14 minutes. I really don't have a lot to say. I wanted to get some other people's ideas about what we can do going forward here with the whole Ed thing. There are real victims involved. And these weren't decoys, these are real victims. So he's getting off scot-free as of right now. We've got to figure out ways we can put our thoughts together. But, well, more people just wanted to argue. Yes, that is correct, Control. They're asking me something. Let's see. Sam and Haystack. Let's go up, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. I see last night. Okay. I don't see the questions though. Why are you skipping questions regarding? Oh, I'm just chilling. There's 119 people in here. I don't see everything. I'm just gonna be honest with them. I don't see every little comment. I tend to just kind of just stare away and think and talk, and then I'll look back and then stare away again and then look back, and yeah. So sorry. No, I got my new glasses. Got 2 pairs. One's for computer/reading, and the other's for everything else, driving, all that stuff. I asked, hold on, is this a question? Come on, Haystack. Let me get up on the screen. I asked, why did you give Ed the benefit of the doubt after knowing his was shady and being rated for CP? What I did is I did my own little like private little thing, investigation, if you will. And the only thing I could find on the actual government sites was the methamphetamine charge. And now I know why. It wasn't available until I think the panel channel said she did it somewhere around May or June or something of that nature because the brothers' case had closed in March or April or something like that. So obviously that's what I didn't find it. It wasn't available to find yet because the case wasn't closed. Yeah, I answered that last stream, Haystack, in full. Yeah, there. It was brought to my attention by somebody just out of the blue that it could have been a doctored or fake document because of two certain people I'm not going to mention right now. And didn't really, I don't know, for a while I just didn't really pay any mind to it. And then after a while I started getting other messages. So everybody started talking kind of behind the scenes, and I was like, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I said it could have been doctored, it could have been forged, and there was more evidence people were saying, that it actually was. And I started to kind of believe it for a little bit. I was like, as far as that actual documents, I didn't know for sure, obviously. But you know what? Ed did a lot of manipulating, and a lot of people were there from beginning to end and never wavered. And then there's people that, like myself and even Vic, actually, and a couple other people that would drag him for a while and then, gave him a chance. And then, yeah, and that's what it is. We all know now. And that's the important thing. Jeff also did do appearance at the end of Edward. They said, oh, they're disgusting. Yeah. All right, don't want to argue or anything, so just FYI. Hello. Sam split. Yeah, run. Troll. Yeah, she's pretty disgusted. What's up, Kodiak?
Listen, Jeff, I'm only coming back up. Do you see the one fucking dickhead Tommy? He cannot come at me or anybody. Tommy keeps forgetting what he has done in the past. So if he really wants to come at people, let him come at people.
Tommy,
and you have that. You have him as a fucking mod, and he's coming at people.
Well, the
Like,
link
what the
is
fuck?
pinned. The link is pinned, Tommy, if you want to come up and answer, I guess.
Yeah, get Tommy up. I dare you to get fucking Tommy up because Tommy has no fucking balls.
The link is pinned, Tommy. So he banned you, or you said, or timed you out, or did something? I'm confused.
Reread your previous comments. He's not gonna fucking come at me or block me or do whatever. Emphasize why I was unblocked.
Let's see here.
Fair enough, Miramar.
Said like what? I don't owe her a word. I'm just going back and see what I missed here.
No, you're going back about 5 minutes ago.
She's nothing to me was the next comment or something. She said you guys never met before, anything or something. She's nothing to me, never met her.
Tommy won't like me regardless.
Sorry, you were starting to cut out just a little bit there. read them. Oh, you are trying to. Yeah, your mic is going out again. That's why we can't hear you. Wait, here's the newest comment that he has. Yeah, I told you, Jeff, people timed her out. And why did they time her out? Well, crazy. Oh, hi. There's 118 people in here. I can't keep up with everybody, so I'm relying on the mods to do their thing. But you can,
Michael,
but she's calling you out. I think you might want to leave and come back. Your audio is really bad. You might want to leave and come back because your audio is real bad. We can't really understand you. Sorry, it's just really like going in and out. Then Tommy, if you want to come up, then hit the link or whatever. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, let's hear it now. Are you there?
yeah, I'm here.
Okay, now we can hear you. Okay, good.
I'm gonna be honest. See, Tommy, get your fucking ass up here saying, "Oh, she doesn't deserve my attention." I'm sorry. I can call you out in a lot of fucking things. You're a fucking dickhead. You should not be part of this community. So go for it. And you have him as a mod. I'm sorry, but you do have him as a mod.
Yeah, I just bought it actually.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Night,
that's your biggest. Right. Well, I'm going to tell you now. That's your biggest fucking flaw. Come off it. Look what he has done. Look what he has done through the whole time you've been part of the community, and you've made him it.
I got you, Tommy. But look what Ed done though.
Just let me up. Hey, listen, hey Kodiak, I don't know you. Listen, little girl, I don't know you. You don't deserve my time.
Tommy,
I said, listen, let me talk. Let me talk. I'm gonna leave.
Tommy,
let me talk. Let me talk. Can I talk? You called me up here.
No.
Oh my God, Jeff, she called me up here. Jeff, she called me up here tonight.
You
called me out. So let me talk.
Let me talk.
Let me
so
talk.
Do you know what?
Go fuck yourself.
No.
Oh my God.
I
All right,
will
Jeff.
not.
Have a nice night, dude. I wasn't gonna give this lady no time. I'm gonna bounce.
I will not.
Yes, you can I talk? Can I talk, Kodiak?
Let him talk.
I never met this lady in my life. Somebody timed her out. Jeff, you can go back and read. I said, why are they timing this lady out? I got attacked for that. And I said, somebody said, she's not being aggressive. I said, she's not. So I stuck up for her. I don't know this lady, nor do I need to. But I never said a word. I called people out for timing her out. So I don't know where her crazy problem is. Might be time of the month. I don't know. I don't know her. I'm not going to give Jeff. I didn't want to come up here, period. And you're trying to like, oh, she called you out. She called you out. Jeff, I don't come up here because I don't want to participate in your little shit show when this shit happens. I want to watch you when you're doing good things. But this right here, you're like, oh, she called you out. She called you out. I don't know this lady, man. I owe her nothing, Jeff. Nothing. I do not want to make her, start a channel and all of a sudden she's got views because that's all these little stupid ass bitches want. I'm not giving it to her, Jeff, nor am I going to give it to you. I respect you, Jeff, but this was a fucking call out you shouldn't have done. Oh, Tommy, she's calling you out. Come up. You asked me to come up 9 times. I wasn't coming up, man. I'm cooking for my kids. I'm doing family shit. I don't know this bitch, man. I don't know her. I don't know her. Don't need that. I don't owe her shit. So I'm going to jump down, Jeff. I think that was a very sour thing you did. We can talk about that on the phone, but that was sour, bro. Have a good night.
You've met the biggest bitch that you'll come across. You are the biggest cunt you'll come across, so go for it. You call me what you want, but I'll tell you one thing. You've been the most biggest fucking cunt on this fucking thing. On this whole group. You're the biggest fucking dickhead ever to come along this way. So yes, you go for it. And don't ever try and call me a fucking bitch. Because guess what? This bitch will come for you. So don't you dare. And guess what? Also,
I'm just letting you
fucking met your match.
I'm just letting you talk.
No, he's mad as fucking much. He calls me a bitch, yeah. Do you know something? Yes, I will be the biggest bitch he meets. But what people don't realize is Tommy's fucking background.
Is it the stuff that Ed had fed you?
No! Look, it's nothing to do with fucking Ed. It's Tommy. He's the biggest fucking narcissist you'll ever fucking meet. He's the fucking biggest dickhead. And you know something? You have him as a mod right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have that as a mod. You respect that as a mod.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's fucking disgusting. He calls women a bitch. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's got that right in one thing. Yes, I'm a fucking bitch. But guess what? He's in for a fucking treat. No fucking way will I ever let any man speak to me like that, let alone anybody else. And if you support that, then you work away.
So,
but I'm sorry.
How long have you guys been fighting? He said he didn't know who you were. In fact, he was going to.
He doesn't know. Do you know something? I've known him before he even came along. I've known him even before you came along.
Okay, I've known him from the beginning, like his second or third catch, I guess. I subbed to him.
A long time.
But when I first started watching, it was Pop Squad, Anxiety War.
Look at your comments. Right, okay. Look at your comments. They will tell you how long I've been about compared to him. Right? He's been fucking discussing what he just done. Right, Clash it up.
I'm looking. He hasn't talked, I don't think, since he got down.
No, screwed up at the comments what was said. I'm sorry, but yeah, Tommy, you have Tommy as a mod. Your best thing now is to unmod him because what he does is control women.
I haven't seen him do that, though. So, I just had this feeling that you're against him because of what Ed fed to you.
I'm not on about Ed. I have nothing to do with Ed at the minute. I'm not on about Ed. I don't know why you brought Ed into this because I didn't mention Ed.
I mean, well, Tommy's not a proven chumbo like Ed was.
No, Tommy's a dickhead. No, Tommy's a dickhead.
You still, okay, you might, like I said, there's going to be people that's still not going to like each other, but we can come together for one thing and try to figure out what we're going to do going forward, you know?
Right. Lark, shut up. You're being stupid. Busters is being stupid. Listen, Con, can you please at least pop up and even Michael Beverly can even fucking turn out and say something. Even though he's been a dickhead because he was a fucking mod for Rami and whatever else. But Michael Beverly's been a dickhead. But yeah, Con, please come up.
No, Michael Beverly's always been cool.
No, I know he has. But he's trying to bounce things off on me. But no, I'm sorry. There's no way in hell I'm allowing Tommy to fucking try and target me because if Tommy wants to come at me, that's fine. If Tommy really wants to come at me, seriously, that is fine. Because I go after him.
So you're mad at Constance? I'm confused. I'm sorry. I don't know. Coming on here is just, it's literally put my real life aside completely, like a 180. It says I'm going from real life that, you know, family, we all love each other, and this, that, and the third, to coming on here and everybody's fighting. I don't know. It's hard for me to flip that switch.
You have someone like that who threatens a female as your mod. That's all I can say.
Okay, so he threatened you. When and where did he threaten you? I don't understand.
If he's going to come at me and you allow that, then you work away, love. If you remember, do you see if you look through your old, I was your first ever mod, your
Yeah, I
very
remember that.
first mod
Yeah,
when you
absolutely.
started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
And you know
Yes,
something, I still would stand by you, but you know something? If you have Tommy round your name, I will not be round you.
that's fine. You
I'm
do what you need to
sorry.
do. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. It's okay. You don't have to explain yourself. And I didn't kick her, just so everybody knows. She just simply left. She made her point, and she can do what she wants to do. Everybody's got a right to their own opinion. Whack job. Yeah, and I don't understand it all. I don't even know what she was trying to call Constantine out for something, and because Tommy thought that I was just trying to no, so I didn't even say anything after that. I was like, I tried to change the subject. Yeah, I don't know what she had against Constantine. I don't understand. I don't know. I'll have to rewatch it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand, Tommy. I'm still a little confused. Something about you bullying women, or you, but yet you said you didn't really know her and you tried to get her unbanned or untimed out or something of that nature. So, yeah, I don't really know if it's just what Ed has fed her and she just believed it. I just don't know. Because there's a lot of things he said that were not true, you know? So, but she, I don't know, she's stuck in her way on that, I guess. She has the right to her opinion, whatever. Right? It is a reflect. Ed the Pred. That is correct. She threatened you. See, when did you guys start fighting? Like that's what I really want to get to. It's like, when did this start happening? I don't even know when. Oh yeah, I did, but I wasn't really thinking of it that way. The ones you told me, I was like, that does kind of sound like I did, but that's not what I meant. I was just like, oh, she's calling me out or whatever, come up. But I wasn't like doing it for like just whatever. I don't know. In fact, I was going to tell her I don't think he wants to come up. I think he's just chilling in the chat. But anyways, I didn't mean it that way. Like, you know. And Vic's got an all cap statement towards Tommy. Tommy, it's okay for people to make threats, but when it's done back to them, they cry victim. Yes, we know. Yeah, I mean, Vic and I can tell you a lot of people right now who those people are. Man alive, they play a professional victim quite a bit. Yeah, she did. I was just kind of set back by it, to be honest with you. I didn't even hear. I'm gonna have to rewatch this. I was just kind of just letting her talk, and and then you came up, and I let you talk, and I didn't want to interrupt, But there was that time I had to mute somebody because they just would not stop. It's like, you got to give the other person a chance. Hey, it's Tells by Diesel. Holy cow! I've seen you in a couple different other channels. I was lurking around. Well, I don't remember what it was, but hey, good to see you. You should come up, man. We got Van Diesel. Seriously, you don't believe me? Yeah, that's right. That's what you said. You never even met her. She wrote. See, that's the thing, Tommy. She hasn't really been around unless she was using an alt. I mean, but that account, yeah, she was one of my first mods. Like, gosh, 2020, 2021, whatever, or 2021, 2022, something like that. Yeah, I've got old clips. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know, but like I said, when everything started, the dividing started happening, and everybody went in so many different directions. And it's like, I mean, you could leave the YouTube for 3 days and come back, and there's something that you don't know about. It's just ridiculous. Well, I'm not going to argue if that's who I think it is, so I'm not going to let him up anyways. But he left. I've already argued with him enough, and I don't want to do it anymore. But anyways, yeah, it's been over 2.5 hours. So yeah, if nobody's coming up, I'm probably just going to end it. There's no need to keep going, but yeah, I'll just change the title at some point tonight or tomorrow, and next time, if I'm not prepared, I'll just hit the reschedule time, which I should have done tonight, but I figured, well, I'll just hopefully have a little dragon stream, if you will, or whatever you want to call it. That didn't really happen, so that's what it is. I like to hear Nevermore's opinion a little bit more. I don't know if he wants to come up and talk or not, but if you don't, that's cool. I just want to know. Otherwise, I'm going to shut it down. Wait, you might be. Wait. So now you Nevermore and Tommy's one at it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I probably should just shut it down. Hey, what's up, Kitty? I put him in 1 minute timeout. Mick said, I don't even know who. I'd have to kind of go down to my phone, scrolling. Well, actually, somebody else timed out somebody. We don't need to rat out the moderator's name, but it wasn't you on those two, or three now. Or, I don't know if they were timed out or just or timed out for 10 seconds. Still not seeing any from Vic, just 3 other moderators. I don't know. If you don't like somebody, don't time them out though or anything. Just there's going to be moderators that unfortunately are going to be everybody's after everybody, and I just almost don't care anymore. Everybody wants to start a whatever. It's just like yeah. Once the internet's off, it's off. I can listen to him very soon. I'm so cut it up. Yeah, I think that's about it. Nobody else is coming out. Jeff Dan's clip wants to know what you're thinking about the Ed situation. Oh, they're disgusted. Everybody's disgusted that I've talked to. Yeah, everybody should be disgusted about it. I think Alex made just the perfect point. Anybody that associates himself with them should not be trusted. Shouldn't be. I mean, it's just disgusting. What he did is on paper. Anyways, well, Somebody else is going to come up. I'm going to go and end it. I'm done. I don't have anything else to say. Not everything goes the way you think it should go, but that is okay. I really don't care, to be honest with you. Stuff happens. So what should I play on the way out? Play some anybody know. I want to hear the 3-chord progression though. Constantine's probably begging for it. He wants a 3-chord progression. Yeah, that's what I was seeing, Tommy. It's almost like you see a comment and then you think the chat's real bad, and I'm sitting here scrolling like I really don't see much, you know? It's like people over exaggerate. I mean, I don't have a reason to really continue alive. I'm sure there are other people going live tonight. It's just unfortunate, you know. I couldn't get done what I wanted to get done, and then everything just kind of happened. And yeah, I should have went with my gut and just rescheduled it. But on the other hand, I knew that if I did, I may have to reschedule it for like next week. You know, so I just went with it, and it is what it is. It happens. But you know, Vic had he stated his piece. See, Cat Eyes did. Of course, Ray did. Obviously, can't stay off panels. And then Kodiak. There was a few things we talked about the Ed situation, which should have been a lot more. But no, everybody just wanted to fight and argue. If you guys only knew certain things, holy shit, you would understand a lot more. Just leave it at that. I could say something and just put it out there, but I'm not going to do it. It's just, oh my gosh. It'd just be stupid. Some person wants to make themselves look so good, make me look so bad, but a lot of you don't realize what he did. And that's why I'm waiting for the right time where I feel comfortable to call him. What he did to me was dirty. See, what's that, Tommy? I must have missed the one for that. See, yeah, just to go back, just real quick, because I saw your name down here in the chat, Tommy, is I was asking Kodiak, you know, what is it that you really hate about it? I think literally a lot of the stuff she was being fed by Ed, you know, mainly, and probably maybe Bill a little bit too. Who knows? Or other panels. She just still believes it, like everything, not knowing that a lot of it was proven to be wrong or it was different or whatever. You know what I mean? And because she wasn't really around unless she was under an oath, I didn't hardly ever see her. AC, Jeff, Tommy, and the Savior's Gravestone, ACDC. Wait, shit. I guess Tommy's fighting with somebody else. Something. I don't know. I have no idea. This was definitely a shit show, that's for sure. This didn't go any way I planned it. But, you know, that sometimes that makes for the best good old fashioned shit show where nothing makes sense. I'll buy that for $1. That's something I never really knew much about. I heard people talk about it a lot, the Weld County documents, but I don't know what documents they are. Honestly, I've always heard about it. Like people talk about the Weld County way or the Weld County this or the Weld County that. But I never really actually knew what that was about. So if somebody wants to send me the documents, that would be great. At least I could see them. I don't know. The Jeff Show unique experience. Hey, I'm just chilling, you know, just talking. Figured I might as well do something tonight since I couldn't do what I originally wanted to. So Weld County watermelon. Okay. Just behind the chat here. About wish you didn't sell the Ford truck. Vic, also, hey, before I cut this off, Vic, did you want to come back up and finish? I wasn't even thinking. I didn't even know you dropped off until it was mentioned. I was just listening. Like I was literally just laying my head back, just listening. I wasn't even looking at chat hardly at all. So if you want to come back up and finish what you were talking about, now's the time. Otherwise, I really have nothing. You know, it's no use. Continue on the stream if it come up. So just let me know. No fights, Jeff. Right? No, he was literally talking about stuff that we're generally concerned about, and then you know, I'm not going to let that person back up, Nick. By the way, just so you know, they had their chance tonight and everything and whatnot. And that's certain people or whatever. So, you know, I want to hear what you have to say, and if there's anything else, come on up. You good? All right, no problem at all. Well, anyways, it was interesting. It did not go anyway what I expected. Of course, there's always somebody that has to ruin something. And then there's my Wi-Fi and everything else too. So yeah, it just didn't go the way I planned it. But yeah, hey Tommy, I'm probably gonna send you another voice audio thingy or whatever. Just an idea, and you know, just respond to what you think. Probably send it tomorrow or something. So just get back to me when you can on something. Weld County is a decent county, good officers and detectives. How many arrests have you gotten there? I know that Broomfield, I think it's what it's called, Broomfield or something. You got quite a bit there. I know that. Is that in Weld County or? Yeah, I've actually seen some of your news broadcasts, like on some weird channel. Like, say, I'll type in your name because you was, you know, going through a situation or whatever, trying to find out where you're at, and I would just see all these news broadcasts of you. It's like on these different weird channels, like small channels, big channels, you name it. You can always find these newsreels. You know. Jesus dropped and closed. That's Jeff's IQ in full action. No, the indica just kind of keeps me calm and collected, I guess. Just chilling, just talking. It's open to discuss real stuff that we need to discuss, but some people want to make it a fight. I don't know. Maybe I'm part to blame. I'll probably look back on it and say, well, I shouldn't have done this, or whatever. But, you know, I'm only human. Should have went with my gut instinct and just canceled it or rescheduled it or something. I don't know. Now, here's the thing: is the other night. So when I got kicked off Caps, like I said, I got some phone calls, and I ended up talking for like 3 hours to different individuals. I was gonna say something back in the chat, and then I got the phone calls. But anyways, you know, that's why I was like, I wanted to go live then. I was like, yeah, this is bull crap. I'm not really mad at Cap. I'm just saying I wanted to respond. She was trying to gaslight me. She was, trying to tell me what nobody tells me what to do, especially you, Nunya. I know some of you are friends with her. That's fine. Whatever. I'm just saying that's just, they're just, I just wish everybody knew. But, just be careful. What am I going to say? You know, the more we're here, the longer we're here, the more we learn. But when you start seeing a pattern or something, it's something you might want to think about. I'll leave it at that. That was the same evidence. We had 2 conventions up in Weld County. Sorry, I wasn't looking again. That's my fault. Like I said, I tend to just kind of stare away when I talk. It's just what I've always been. Room tour gets the yeah, I haven't heard that up. Oh, see you in moments, sir. Okay, I get it now. Wait, what is that, Vic? What's VWENG? I actually don't even know what that means. I'd really like to know more about VWENG. I don't even know what that is. What is that? That's true, Thaw. But here's the thing. Alex figured out a system. And he had the right team and the right situation in his life where he was able to go out and use that system to be able to travel the country full time and get the sickest of the sickest. I mean, it's great. I mean, that's why he's Alex. You know, he's good at what he does. Tommy, for the most part, stayed. You know, kind of stays in his part of the neck of the woods. You know, Colorado, maybe Wyoming. Once in a while, he'll go somewhere, but for the most part, he kind of stays right in there. So I think that's the difference why Alex has more convictions or whatever too. And I mean I've watched his style improve so much, you know. I watch, you know, where he knew to say, there, especially when there weren't a body camera, hey, this person just admitted they have CSAM on their phone and this, that, and the third. And they're like, yeah, you know, he gets them to admit it right in front of the body cam footage. And the cops pretty much have no choice but to arrest. And then, you know, every catcher learns their technique as they go, you know. But here in New Mexico, it's almost impossible to get anything done. I mean, we're almost like Ohio. And even then, it's only a misdemeanor for enticement. It's ridiculous. But we got one and a conviction. They didn't even put out, I mean, I need to put something out. I just don't know how to do it. I could try to ask Seven or my editor. He could put something together, like maybe like a little clip with the documents on what was his name, Brandon, catch number 3. But yeah, you can go to Predator News now and watch the body cam footage of that. So the last post they ever did was 2 body cam footages. One was an Alex catch, and one was us, catch number 3. But anyways. Yeah, YouTube, it's because we're so used to it, I think, Mick, to be honest with you. It's really the main platform of its kind. It was the innovator, if you will, you know. And so it's hard for us to accept other platforms like Rumble or Locals or whatever. And I know more people, including myself, find myself at Rumble that I never even thought I would even go to. And I've got stuff I got to put up there, and I'm still trying. You know, I filled out the form. I still got to wait, and I'm still confused on it. And there's some people that keep telling me they're going to help me, but then they get caught up in whatever, and it gets pushed to the side, and then it just doesn't get done. Very tricky. I probably should ask Short Bus, because he always streams to like 3 different platforms, 2 or 3, Rumble, YouTube, and Locals. So I think he might be able to help me get to the process of being able to do that. Wait, so Mullet's Live had a brother that was exposed, or is that just a jab because you guys are arguing? I had no idea. I'm about ready to end this anyway, but I don't know anymore. Anyways. All right, I'm going to go and end it, folks. I'm going to call it a night. I'm just going to leave it as panel with the public discussion. Easier to do it that way. All right. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I should play anything. It's all the same stuff. One thing when StreamYard goes live once in a while, I'll go over there and catch her live on YouTube, and I keep asking the same question. What are you going to add more and better music to the list? And I've never really got a good answer. It's like, this is getting ridiculous. And it only allows you to upload so much, which is very little. And it takes forever if it's a whole song. Anyway, all right. I'll see y'all later. Pasta la pasta. Thanks for coming by to the shit show. Oh, that sucks. 70s pale. And this one.